All right, I'm just pressing the record button and we're gonna go for it. This is an NES, if you didn't know that already, but this NES has a secret. The pins in there are loose. So, without ever having done this before, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and we're gonna see if we can't fix it. So, whoops, there goes a screw. I will get back to you after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, and we'll look at the inside of this NES. Alright, screws have been removed. Let's actually flip this up around. Yep, ta-da! The inside of the NES. Let's zoom out a little bit. No, let's not. Alright, so we got a couple more screws. So I'm gonna have to remove all of these and then remove some more screws. So there's the inside. And yeah, more screws to be removed. Okay, I think I got all of them. Alright. How many are there? 7 screws have been removed from this, I don't know, is this a heat shield? RF shield? Probably RF shield, because this was the 80s. So that's gone. Alright, what else do we have in here? Okay, so here's the actual cartridge port. And it looks like I tinkered with this before, and this is connected to this entire thing. So, to get it out, I believe there's a screw here. And if you're following along at home, make sure to leave little piles for each. Here's another one right here. Make sure to have piles for each of the screws, because they all go to different spots. But I guess it doesn't really matter, because most of them, except for these two, they're all the same size. Okay, does this do anything? No. So I removed those two. Okay, so I'll probably have to remove all of these then. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Like I said, other than finding out this is connected to this whole thing, we're entering new territory for me. Okay. Might have to remove all of them after all. I'm not sure. And then I'm not actually sure what I'm gonna have to do if and when I actually get this accessible. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna actually repair the pins themselves. Okay, so you do have to remove every screw, even these really long ones. These ones are a little bit longer. So you have to remove everything. Okay. So this should come up now. Yes, okay. We got it. And then we'll carefully... See, this is the part that I always don't like, is having to deal with these cords. Carefully move this around. See, now this is where we're entering unknown territory for me. There's no screws here on the bottom. Oh, wait. Can this be removed like this? No, yeah, see. So you have to remove these cables. I'm just not sure how exactly to go about that. This one's easy enough to remove. Okay, there's one of them. But then how do you get these? I don't want to break anything. There's nowhere to like pry or get your fingers. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. That's not good. Well, I'll continue to mess with this off camera, and then hopefully I'll get these off. Okay, I got the right tool for the job. It was right in front of me. So this one is coming loose. Hopefully I'm not damaging anything. Okay, that one's loose. That just leaves this one right here. Just gotta kind of carefully pry it out without hopefully busting anything. Oh. Come on. Almost there. Yes. Yes. All right, got it. There we go. It's free. Move all the little screws. Okay. So that's free. And then this should come apart. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So that's all just plastic. You can set that aside. Okay, so then here is the culprit. I'm not sure what's kind of stuck like this. Okay, there we go. Wow. That's fun to just look at, actually. So here's the NES. Wow. This does nothing. This is fun to just look at. I don't know what any of these do. I mean, I know they're chips. But yeah, there's the NES. More shielding. Okay, so, and this is hard to get on camera. Here is the area in question. All the 72 pins. At least I think that's 72. I'm not actually going to count those. Okay. Oh, don't break anything. Maybe I should leave the shielding on just for protection. Goes like this. Yeah, I'm actually just going to leave this on so I'm not like bending any crucial parts apart. Alright, well, I'll examine this, again, another cut, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, after looking at it again, I discovered you can actually remove this entire thing from the board. Woo! Alright. So that part goes on the board. And this part is where your cartridge gets connected. So what I want to do is get a little pin. Maybe this tweezer might work. It's thin enough. I might have to find something else to use. But I want to go in there and pry up on all of those pins. Very carefully. So I'll do some of these on camera. Okay. I don't think the tweezers will work. What else do I have? Okay, I have this itty bitty screwdriver. Maybe this will work. Okay. I hope I'm doing this right. can't even tell if there's any difference. Okay, I see a little bit of a difference. All right. Okay, I'll get back to you in about 60 pins. Aren't you lucky? You don't have to sit through all this. All right, 72 pins later. Yeah, I pried them all up. You probably can't see any difference. I can't really see any difference, but hopefully this will work. I'm not a professional, like I said, first time doing it. But I'll go ahead and show you how to reassemble everything. Like so. Oh boy, this does not feel good to put back together. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna break it. Goodness, this does not feel good. Oh, I didn't come this far to break my NES. Come on. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's not broken. Okay, now comes the hard part. Actually, no, not that yet. Oh dear. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. And this goes in here. I'm like, oh no, I don't remember the order of which things go back together. That's not good. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this in there. Alright, looks good. Go ahead and plug these back in. Should be pretty easy to plug back in if I can get my finger underneath it. Oh yeah, that's a whole lot easier to get back in. Sorry, I probably didn't even see that. Alright, where's the big one? Big one. Big one's super easy. Click. Nice. This one. Super easy. Okay, and then these were kind of tangled, so I just want to make sure they're like not smushed around anything. Trying to figure out which is the best way to like lay these cords down so they're just not in the way of anything. Like this is not very... You know what? I'm going to do like the NES controller and kind of twist this around. That works good. Then this one just kind of goes in there. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully this will all lay in there correctly. Nice. And then you want to make sure you line up all the screw holes together. When you're putting this back together, it should not feel like super tight to screw back together. Does this work? Oh yeah, that's better. I'm going to use this screwdriver, at least for now. But yeah, it should not feel very tight. You don't want it to feel tight when you're putting the screws back in. It should be nice and smooth. Because if it's tight, probably means you're making new threads in the plastic, which is no good, as Sonic would say. Alright. So yeah, again, line up all the holes. Alright, looks good. Let's get them back in here. And yeah, all these screws are the same. There's just two that are longer that go here in the cartridge port. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm going to put all the screws back into the cartridge port. But now that I'm thinking of it, I should probably test this out before I put it back in like all 30 screws. So, I just want to make sure it's secure. And then we'll actually go and... oh boy. Yeah, I might have messed... yeah. I'm having that problem with that screw. So we're, yeah. This is a terrible video. Anyway, got most of it put back together. Nothing's, like, broken. Let's go to the game room, test out real quick. Hopefully my little prying skills did something good. Alright. Okay. We're here in the game room. I've got the cartridge that it came with. Let's find out what happens. We'll click it down just because. You don't actually have to click it down, but... oh! Snap! That is epic! Oh! First try. Look at that. I am very proud of myself. Awesome sauce. And it's Mario. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's not get carried away. There we go. Test successful. Let's put the... word salad. Let's put the rest of the console back together. Okay. Just putting the last finishing screws in. And we will be good to go. Sorry if you wanted to see me... wait, what am I doing? Sorry if you wanted to see me put it all back together. I was rambling on and I was driving myself nuts, so I cut it out. But yeah, on a scale of... I'm actually going to have to switch screwdrivers. On a scale of easy to just call a professional, this is easy. Like, if you have a screwdriver and like a sewing needle, you can do this. There's no need to continuously pry your cartridges in and out of your NES when you can easily fix them. Now obviously this just brings up the glaringly bad overall design of the American NES, which is true. It's true. But it is nice that there is such an easy fix for it. So I'm just really happy with myself. I did a thing, and I showed you rather poorly how to do it yourself. So, if this video was helpful, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave a like. Let me know if I did anything wrong, or if like you were a professional and I made you cringe. I'd appreciate feedback, any other tips and tricks. But yeah, this NES is now up and ready to go. Also, I might add, it's not yellowed either, so very nice. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.